Holy sheep shit on a shingle. Look at these fucking two. We got Landon and Dillhole show. Well, fuck these two. These two cringe carnivals are fucking failing it times 12. I mean, goddamn, motherfucker. Can you guys even learn how to do a podcast? Speak into the microphone. Just pretend it's a giant cock. You know you want it right in front of your face. Oh, holy shit. I should bury your podcast shovel style. Because you know what happens to the Landon and Dillhole show? You two motherfuckers just made the menu. And I'm going to put you animals through a fucking table. And if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Eat it, yeah!
Oh, yeah. I told
That
you.
was a pro.
I told you. We're going to do it.
That's how it's done.
That's exactly how it's done.
I didn't realize you were gonna do that as our intro.
Oh, it's the only way to do it.
This was your plan. This was your
it.
evil scheme all along.
This was it. Dude, genius, right?
Yes, it is fucking genius.
And once again, our sorry-ass listeners have disappointed us.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing, fuckfaces. All right, I ask for one thing. I say next week, let's send in some wrestling promos. And you know what happened, Landon?
I know exactly what happened.
Landon, not a single wrestling promo, but I understand we did get a call.
We got an update.
Yeah.
I wasn't really prepared to have this queued up right now, but we can do it. Give me just a second.
I will, because I think it's important that we play this. See, here's the thing. All right. This is our most loyal fan right here, and he's going through a hard time right now.
Hands down. I mean, we went through the situation last week, and maybe you need to update a little bit.
For those of you who don't know, last week we got a caller, and he said, listen, he goes, I'm after this lady Candy. What you don't understand is Candy has a candy cane, meaning Candy is a cock. Okay.
To put it lightly, yes.
And I mean, he wasn't putting it; he was taking it, you know, but not lightly. And so we were giving him the best advice that we could give him. You know, that's what we were doing.
Right.
And he has an update for all of us, and I think that we all need to really try to encourage him.
Yeah, here we go. This is the update from Bob from last week. Hopefully.
Yes. This is Bob Kessler. I called you last week. And, well, I found Candy. But there's a little bit of an issue with Candy. She won't let me suck on her candy cane no more unless I give Candy Pimp $300. And, no, I talked to Candy about this issue personally. And Candy says that she likes me and that she wants me. But if I don't pay, I can't play because her pimp daddy won't let her.
Respect.
And, you know, first of all, Jerry, he sucks. I don't need to pay her double. Matter of fact, $300 is a discount because last time I had to pay $5 for 42 minutes with her. You know, I'm just hurt, and you know, I just wanted to give an update. You know, let y'all know what's going on. You know, low life's for life. I appreciate that compliment. I watch your show. You know, I am a little hurting, and I am a little bit of a low life, but you know, I'm striving to do better. I'm doing my best, but you know, if y'all could help me find Candy for Bob Kessler, I would love.
And that's the best part of our phone system is I only have to put up with it for 2 minutes, no matter what.
Can I really quick just say, Candy, if you're seeing this, You
Bob
need
or
to fucking-
Candy?
You need to go to Bob.
Mm.
I'm pro Bob. You know,
Pro Bob. That's
and I think
we need T-shirts. Pro Bob.
pro Bob, and no one's gonna have any idea what the fuck. What we'll do, we'll get branding on the back that says Landon and Dillan show. Everyone will say, "Who the fuck's that?" They're gonna say, "I don't know. I thought pro Bob. That's funny shit."
I'm down. I'm so down. We have Jerry in the chat. It looks like now, unless that's popping up from last week, which I doubt it. So hopefully you heard that, Jerry. You got a call out from Bob for your comments there. He's coming after you, dude.
Yeah,
he's coming after you. So
why you gotta act like he apparently $300 a discount. Apparently Candy is not a cheap date.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to go into that a little bit because I guarantee you that you can find some trannies for a lot less than
you know what I think
$500.
you know what I think it is.
What?
I think it's $100 for every inch. I think it's $100 for every inch. If he spent $500, we're talking 5 inches. All right. He said that Candy's packing a candy cane, you know.
True.
And I think it makes sense to me. That's basic mathematics.
Yeah, I just think you can find it a lot cheaper out there. So, you know, that's the highlight of our messages that we received over the past few days.
Yeah, because nobody loves us. They're not trying to make our job easier.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess I should take this opportunity to remind you that you can call us while we're live right here on the screen, 706-237-8230. And anytime we are not live, if you do not see the live notification up here in this corner or that corner, well, then you can still call us, leave us a message. The line's open 24/7. But if we're not live, we're not going to answer it. So, you know, if you get a voicemail, leave us a message. We'll address it on the next show.
And here's the other thing. I asked for a promo. I said, I want a wrestling style promo.
Right.
And nobody gave me that.
Jerry couldn't even do it.
Jerry, why couldn't you do a wrestling promo, Jerry?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you do a wrestling promo, Jerry?
And I want
Jerry,
these
you're
in
the
video.
wrestling guy.
I want these in video too. Send me a video.
See, now
so
you're
I can-
asking. We can't even get them in audio. You're asking for fucking video. You want pyro and fire shooting out of the ass.
Yes.
I just want Jerry to get on and say, Landon, you motherfucker, come Taboo Tuesday. I'm going to break your ass in half. That's all I want. That's all I want. Maybe someone takes their clothes off, you know, that's what wrestlers do, you know. No homo. No homo.
Right.
But
the first person to send me a wrestling promo where they mention Landon and Dillan show and they're shooting fireworks out of their ass, I will give them a free Pro Bob shirt. How about that? Sent to your door.
Now we're making promises. He's giving away merch we don't even have.
Yes, because that's how much I understand that this audience is not going to give a shit about us. And
Just
they're not
so
gonna do
you
it.
know, your Pro Bob shirt is going to be a plain black T-shirt with a piece of paper on it that's scribbled in crayon. Pro Bob. That's going to be your T-shirt.
You're not giving me enough credit there, Dylan. I can definitely get a T-shirt made. I will get a legit Pro Bob shirt made. Don't listen to Dylan. You have to shoot fireworks out of your ass when you do it, though, and you have to mention us.
That means it has to be in video.
Exactly.
See, now you're asking someone to take their life into their own hands because you know that's
well.
I'm not putting a firework in your ass.
Well, how else am I supposed to know that somebody's launching a bottle rocket out of their ass? I have to have a video.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Now, if I go just that general and say, just send me a video of you shooting, you know, bottle rockets out your bung, then somebody could just find it on YouTube. That's why I say you gotta say the name, and I gotta see it.
But it's also
it's a free
promo.
shirt. It's a free shirt.
How many wrestling promos do you think people have fireworks in their ass?
Well, you're the one that brought up pyro. I'm just saying, like, the coolest way to administer that is out of the ass.
Oh God. But if anyone's confused on what a wrestling promo is, okay, if maybe you just don't know what a wrestling promo is, back in the day, the Macho Man Randy Savage had a lot of quotes. The Macho Man Randy Savage was the king of the stick, as they call it. And I'm not talking about the same stick that Bob's the king of. All right. Because the Macho Man Randy Savage would get the microphone and
Here we go. Y'all fucking started this.
Mean Gene, yeah. the Macho Man is going into Survivor Series against Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I dig it.
You brought this
And
upon
he's gonna
yourself.
snap him in half like a Slim Jim. Oh yeah, cause Macho Madness. You dig it? That's a promo, everyone. I just did a promo for you.
Yeah. So, nonetheless, let's talk about this cameo thing because I want to get this off my screen here. You know, we talked last week a bit about cameo and some of the stuff we could do. Yeah, it was the majority of the show. We took it upon ourselves. I don't think we didn't do it on camera, but as soon as we ended the show, we spent some more time on the website and actually found a few people that we could send stuff to, which the intro to this video here that you saw with that guy screaming into the screen there, that was one of the cameos that we received from Grimm's Toy Show. Now, from my understanding, this is like a low-level wrestler dude, right?
I think that
like indie wrestling.
I think he does like backyard or independent wrestling himself.
Right.
And I think he has the YouTube channel that's like characters. I think it's aimed towards like kids. This is going to sound really fucked up. It's aimed towards kids and really fucked up adults.
Right.
Yeah.
And I do want to say, because, you know, somebody's going to say we told him to say that. We didn't tell him to say it. Literally the message to every person we sent was basically like, I don't have one pulled up in front of me, but like, roast us so we can use it on our podcast. You can cuss, and that's about it.
You can say whatever you want. We're two guys doing a podcast. Just fucking go crazy.
Yeah. No, we said we wanted a wrestler style promo.
We told him that, but we didn't tell everybody that.
Okay. Yeah.
We told him that because we knew, because he was doing fucking wrestling promos. Yeah. So I said, let's make sure we tell him we want a wrestling style promo. Right. And so he did it, which is fantastic. Thank you so much, Mr. Grimm from Grimm's Toy Show.
Yeah, that was wonderful. That was the whole reason we picked that guy, because we were watching some of his videos and they were just amazing promos like that. I mean, yeah, that was totally worth it. We did get one more back that was not necessarily that great, so I don't really care to even share it. And then we had one cancel on us who didn't even want to do it, which was kind of disappointing. And
to be fair, though, the one for her, so just so everyone understands, the one that was shitty that we got, I give the guy a lot of credit, actually. I didn't think it was that bad. I think that the guy was really trying. I think the dude's probably not a mean dude.
Right.
Is probably what
do you want me to play it? Should I play it?
I think you should play it, because I think that it's giving a disservice to the fella, because I think that he really did try. I think he's probably just not a mean dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right there. And I guess we also have to give him credit because it was only a $1.
And listen, he did. I mean, I don't know how long the message is, but it's like a minute or two. I mean, he really did.
For $1.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing, is like, we only picked that guy because he was $1, and that's the kind of budget.
But like, if you're thinking about it though, okay, how much did we pay for the toy show guy?
15, I think.
Okay, definitely money well spent. Having said that, though, I think that the $1 is money well spent, because at least this dude attempted it and didn't cancel it like the other bitch.
Right. Oh, dude, this guy has went up since we paid $1. Now he is $4. So we gave him some credit. We're giving him some airtime here, and he's going to capitalize on it. So you're going to pay 4 times as much as we did for this video here from this guy named Jan Sokali.
Sorry about the name.
Yeah,
we're trying.
He is a former football player for the New York Giants. Okay, so let me pull this up here so you guys can see this. Boom, and here we go.
So this video is for 2 fat guys with a shitty low-budget podcast. Honestly, I am very fit and lean myself. If I ever made a podcast, it would probably kill it. I have 5 monitors and counting, 2 laptops. So I don't even know why I'm making this for you guys. I don't know. You guys don't even deserve my presence. You're both fat and you have a shitty podcast and it's low budget, so you're poor too. And you asked me to roast you. All right, guys, public announcement. You should actually watch Landon and Dillan's show just to make fun of these fat guys. I actually want to watch the show now. I want to tune into Landon and Dillan's show just to make fun of you guys for being fat, having no talent, having no money. Wait, I see what you did there. Now you're going to go viral because... No. See, you got excited. No, you guys don't have skills, all right? You don't have 5 monitors. You're not ripped like me, okay? You're fat. And you're also not funny the way I am. I'm a very funny guy. I don't know if you've realized. Maybe if you haven't realized, it's because you probably don't have a great sense of humor. That's why your low-budget podcast sucks. Anyway, I'm a very funny guy, okay? You understand me? All right, Landon, Dillan? Yeah, good. Yeah, that was my best shot. Actually, it wasn't. I was barely trying. I'm just naturally really funny. I'm out of here. Landon and Dillan. I'm going to check out your podcast. I look forward to it.
Here's the thing. First off, $1 well spent.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
And now that you're listening to it on air, I think that even you'll admit it's way funnier than you originally thought.
Yeah.
I think we got to give this dude some credit.
Well, yeah, we should. Okay. I give him some credit for $1, especially since you played on the New York Giants. You're giving that out for $1.
He's never done a promo before.
I mean, I've never heard the dude. I don't even know who he is. I'm not a sports guy though, so maybe you know who it is, and that's impressive to you.
No, see, you're right. If that's someone, if someone in the audience knows, this dude's name, they're following football, whatevs. To me, I really like that dude, because I think first off, he's trying. Like he knows what he's trying to do. He knows he's like a character.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I really think that the dude's probably just a really nice dude.
Oh yeah.
And you have to remember, we did obviously tell him, hey man, you can say whatever you want. We're just 2 fat dudes doing a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the things that he was latching onto. But for going off the cuff and not being someone who's necessarily known for your ability, we didn't go and get we didn't get Ric Flair and get that message.
Right.
We got a guy who played football. And I'm not taking anything away from football players and their ability to speak. But what I'm saying is, when you're thinking promos and all that shit, you're not thinking New York Giants,
Right.
You're thinking professional wrestler. You're thinking someone who's in the UFC, a boxer. That's what you're thinking,
Right. And I mean, honestly, I give him credit. Like I said, it was $1. I think what was more funny is what he said after he sent the video. So he sent the video, and then he sent me a message, and he's like, guys, I cannot find your shitty podcast. I Googled and everything, which is, of course, you're not going to find this. This is a hidden treasure. Of the earth. Okay, yes. This is the national treasure you can't find. Anyway, he said, send it to him on Instagram, and he sent me his link, right? And then after that, he said, also, don't write back on here because it'll cost you $1, and I know you can't afford that.
To me, the dude's funny because he knows we're good characters about it.
Oh yeah, it was great. So, for $1, there you go, Christian. That was great. New York Giants, huh? Funny. So, we actually had one more out to this comedian lady, Nicole Boyce. I don't know if you know her. But she canceled. She didn't give me a reason. She just said, no, I'm not doing it. So you suck. And then we have one more out, but I'm not going to share who that is because it's going to be, hopefully that one's hopefully going to be the best one.
Yeah. Here's the thing is, with the comedic lady, I don't want to shit on her either. And the reason is she was given a different request than everybody else.
Right.
She was truthfully probably given the easiest task.
Right.
But some people think that certain things are more difficult. Maybe she misunderstood what we were asking. We basically just said, we do a shitty show. We want someone to do an intro for us. She could have just said, hey, everybody, the Landon and Dillan show, fucking perfect, fits the show perfectly. She instead declined, and she's only $1, so it's not like saying those 5 words would have been that difficult, but she declined it completely. I don't know if she thought we wanted a whole production piece, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for she could have easily just BS'd. I mean, if the thing is if you watched her other videos, she did very similar things, so I didn't expect her to do that. But I mean, at the end of the day, whatever.
yeah.
Who cares?
How long until me and you get to go on Cameo? When do
I don't know what it takes to sign up for it, so that's something that I'll look up here.
Well, I mean, how many people on Cameo have we never heard of? Because we were scrolling through, like, who the fuck's this guy? You know,
Right.
So like,
I didn't know half the people on there.
I think, like, at that point, do you just get to claim, hey, I'm somewhat of a celebrity, put me on Cameo?
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause
I'm
we'll-
sure
listen,
you have
we'll-
to have some sort of following. There's got to
We'll
be
do-
something. You can't just jump on there. I guarantee you.
We'll do $2 cameos, $1 for me, $1 for you.
Yeah, I'll look into it after the show, and if we can get on there, we will definitely do it.
Oh God, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's great. But I think in other news, and this is something I wanted to talk about last week because I got the drop on it about a week ago before this blew up, but it's blowing up now, and everybody's freaking out. So we need to address it. And I think most people have probably heard of this now, but Taco Bell is officially removing 12 items from their menu. I know. Disappointed as are we all. And included in the things that are being taken off are everything that includes a potato. So those, spicy potato tacos, the ones that I know a lot of women eat are the cheesy fiesta potatoes. Those are going away. So all the chips and dip are going away. Loaded grillers are going away. Triple layer nachos, which are the dollar size nachos that you could get, going away. Quesarito, going away. Actually, it says Quesarito here is still going to be available, but you have to order it in the app in order to get it. So very devastating news here.
Here's the thing, okay? Is this because Taco Bell's going under?
No.
I bet you it is.
Dude, there's no way.
I bet you it is.
I would look up their stock, but I forgot. What
Here's
they
the
fall
thing.
under.
The way that I look at it, if you're given the option, okay, between going to Taco Bell and going to a legitimate Mexican restaurant, you're picking the legitimate Mexican restaurant every time.
Yeah, but this isn't. This is completely a different category.
Well, I would disagree with that though, because if you're given the option to go to McDonald's or a hamburger shop, I bet you a lot of people are going to say McDonald's.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
So see, I think that what it is, I think with COVID, Taco Bell isn't getting as much traction as a lot of these other locations are.
Yeah.
There aren't as many people eating Taco Bell as there are eating McDonald's, Burger King, Dairy Queen, and all of my other favorites.
Yeah. If you're in the chat, tell us why you think do you think Taco Bell's going under? I highly doubt it, dude. I'll look up their earnings.
You know what it might be though? It might be something with the potatoes. It might be something with the potatoes because I don't know if you know this. So, are you aware why the McRib is only around for a limited time at McDonald's? I just learned this the other day, by the way.
Yeah, I looked into this a while back, and it had something to do with they couldn't. It's something that they can't produce to be able to handle it all year because of
what happens is when the price of pork goes up, the McRib goes away.
Mm-hmm.
But when the price of pork comes down,
right,
the McRib comes back. I'm wondering if because potatoes are a hot commodity right now,
are they
with COVID? Yeah, I think potatoes are up there as one of those I think potatoes, noodles, flour, things like that, I think are the shit everybody's really going for. I bet you that potatoes, wherever they're getting their potatoes from, is fucking, they're charging a lot because they're running low on the taters.
Well, here's my theory, and this was before you even brought up the potatoes. I think they're getting rid of this specific potato that they use. And what I think is going to end up happening is they're going to bring back the French fries that they have because they're so popular there that I think that they're going to replace these items with the French fry potatoes instead of the chunky ones that they had. So, it says that they're getting rid of cheesy Fiesta potatoes, but remember when they had the fries, they did the same thing as that they would put those toppings on the French fries. So I think that what they're doing is just, and this is me, I come from the restaurant industry. When I look at something like this, is they're trying to lessen the amount of SKUs that they have to carry in each store. So getting rid of that, and just replacing it with like the French fry potatoes, that would make sense to me. The AAA are not. The nachos are the ones that kind of confuse me. But from what I'm hearing is they're getting rid of all like the Nacho Supreme, the AAA nachos. But I think they're bringing back the box nachos, the $5 like full box of nachos. So
as someone who has, and everyone's gonna think I'm fucking with them because I'm a fat, disgusting, hideous mess of a human being. But as someone who's only had Taco Bell once in my life, and it being legitimately 3 weeks ago,
well, that's your problem.
I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was edible. I got the it was a chicken quesadilla melt. It was a spicy chicken quesadilla melt. That's what I got. And I mean it was edible, but it wasn't like the greatest shit of all time. Is Taco Bell that fucking sought after?
Maybe not where you're at, but where I'm at, it is a hot commodity around here for sure.
Wow. See, okay. I will tell you this though, and I don't know if you guys have this. My particular Taco Bell, the only one in the area, by the way, has slushy machines.
Yeah, we have those.
But now wait, you can get anything slushified. So if I want Mountain Dew Baja Blast in slushy form, I get Mountain Dew Baja Blast in slushy form.
Oh, okay. See, like ours only carry like a certain number of them at a time. And they like rotate the flavors, but no, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, we have the Baja Blast one, and then right now the big one out is like a pineapple whip.
Yeah, I saw that when I went.
I actually got it yesterday. I stopped and got one.
What the fuck is Del Taco? Chris, Sarah in the chat. Del Taco rules. Is that just Taco Bell, or is that a competitor?
It's a competitor. And I would have to agree. I personally like Del Taco probably better than Taco Bell. What I like about Taco Bell though is their LTOs, their limited time offers that they come out with. They really try to think outside the box and bring new things. As to where Del Taco, it's delicious and you know what you're going to get every time, but they don't have the LTOs that draw the people in. And that's, if I were to go into that company, that would be the number one thing that I would do. Is bring in. Let me read some of these chats right here real quick. Jerry's going crazy in the chat. I don't know why all my chats are not coming to one screen, because I see some that are not coming through. So I'm not sure what that's about. Jerry, if you can tell me what page you're watching on, that would be great. Let's see. Jerry's there talking about Del Tacos. Great. Sebastian Brookshire is in the chat. This is another buddy from high school. He says, what we need to do to get your podcast out there is something like some of the things we used to do, which is includes tasers and alcohol and imagination. So you're right. He also says Del Taco's disgusting. They don't even use seasoning. Yeah, well, pretty much no fast food restaurant uses seasoning.
The closest Del Taco to me is 166 miles away.
Well, see, maybe it's just a southern thing. Do you have?
Well, no, because it's in Michigan. The closest one is in Michigan, which is above me. But yeah, like that's I don't know if it just skips. Like it's in the south, and then when you're in the northeast, it's not a thing, and then you go north, and it is. Because I mean, yeah, Michigan, Maine, all these places have them, but not anywhere close.
Yeah. Do you guys have White Castle up where you're at, right?
That's an Ohio thing. I'd have to go pretty far to get White Castle.
Yeah, see, we don't have White Castle either. And even Del Taco down here, like the town I live in, just got one. I don't even know. It's probably not even been open a year. But closer to like Atlanta, there was a lot of them there.
That's the thing with like being from Pennsylvania, like on my particular side of Pennsylvania, I can think of one thing we have that no one else has, and no one, if I mention the name of it, no one would even know what the fuck it is. Permane Brothers. I don't know if you know what that is. Probably not. It's a Pittsburgh thing. Exactly. Permane Brothers is a Pittsburgh thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like then you get to Philadelphia and everyone's talking about like this cheesesteak place and this cheesesteak place, and I think they have In-N-Out over there, or one of those burger Shake Shack or something.
Yeah, probably Shake Shack. Like California, I think is the only one that has.
I thought Five Guys was the one that was over there. Is that In-N-Out? And am I getting it all mixed up?
Yeah, no, you're getting those two mixed up because Five Guys is pretty much all over the U.S.
Once again, don't have one of those. It's very generic where I'm at.
In-N-Out is only California, I believe, and I think that they're talking about putting one in Texas or something.
Well, speaking of Texas, though, and this is a restaurant I'm curious if you've had because you're in the South. I tried it when I went down to the South. Have you ever had Roy Rogers?
Roy Rogers. That sounds so familiar. I don't think I've had it, but I've seen it.
So Roy Rogers, to give everyone a little bit of insight here, was a country music musician. He was on the Roy Rogers show back in like the 50s, black and white cowboy show, you know. Anywho, he opened up a restaurant because his philosophy, he was way ahead of the curve. He was doing Chick-fil-A before Chick-fil-A. He basically said, we're going to do fast food, but with all real ingredients. Like the roast beef you're getting is actual roast beef, real hamburger, real chicken. And like, I had it because here was the thing. They used to, back in the day when they opened, all the surfers and everything had to wear like Western hats, like cowboy hats, and they'd have to greet you by saying, well, howdy, partner.
Yeah.
But the funnest thing about Roy Rogers is, you know how you order a like a bag of fries, like a container of fries? In Roy Rogers, you order a holster of fries.
What?
A holster, like a
gun holster?
revolver, like a gun holster.
They served it in that?
What?
They served it in one of those?
They served it in the holster, yeah.
Oh
it was it was a cardboard. I don't think they do I think it's still called a holster, but I don't think they give you the cardboard holster anymore. But eating at Roy Rogers, I went there last year, was the greatest because I had heard of the Roy, like I knew of the restaurant, but I had never eaten there, and I was like, listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna order. It was me and a group of friends. I said we're all gonna split one roast beef sandwich, one hamburger, one chicken sandwich, and we're gonna share a holster of fries. So we order all this shit, and let me tell you, the greatest restaurant I've ever been in my life. Greatest fast food of all time.
Really?
Greatest fast food of all time. Beats everything.
Yeah, I've never had that. I have to check out.
Yeah, if you have one close to you, Landon, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, I think that there needs to be like an uprising of like fast food places that actually serve like real food and not like a bunch of processed crap. Like, well, I don't know, dude. I have such a problem with like I don't eat McDonald's and think like I can't stand it, but it just tastes so fake. Like, why can't I get something that's like fresh? You know.
I'm not a McDonald's or a Burger King guy either. I do think I enjoy Arby's. I enjoy Subway. I think that there's no reason to go to McDonald's though. Like, I think if you're going to go to McDonald's, the only reason that anyone should ever go to McDonald's is because, number one, the Shamrock Shake is fantastic. You can't shit on the Shamrock Shake.
Never had one.
Number two, wow, it's great. If you like that kind of spearmint green, you'll like the Shamrock Shake. Number two, I will agree with everyone else in the world when I say I think that McDonald's chicken nuggets are fantastic. Other than that, though, I wouldn't go to McDonald's and say, "Get me a burger."
No,
that's not my idea of a fucking burger.
I haven't had food at McDonald's that I can remember since like 2008, but I do go there to get drinks because they're $1, and you can get a massive Coke for $1. And what else do I get? Or like, sweet tea.
Get that tea, that big Southerner tea.
Yeah, that's one of the weird things about me that is I prefer unsweet tea to that crazy syrup crap. So.
Wow, you just pissed off every Southerner who's ever going to listen to this program.
I like sweet tea, but I like it very, very lightly sweetened. I don't like that over there, dude. Is like syrup.
I would prefer I would prefer like a flavor as opposed to a sweetener. Like if I could get like a peach unsweetened tea, I'm down. Raspberry, down. I don't like. I would prefer a flavor over a sweetener.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I see. Back in, I want to say around like 2005, on New Year's Eve, we did this challenge with my buddy from high school that calls in, which I'm disappointed he didn't leave us something to use this week. But we did a contest where we stood back to back, and you remember the movie Super Troopers, right? Okay. And in that video, they're sitting in a diner at one point, and they're chugging an entire bottle of maple syrup, right? So we decided we're going to do this. Me and him are going to stand back to back, and we're going to chug a bottle of maple syrup. So here we go. We start chugging, and there's a group of people watching us. Well, everybody starts cheering for him behind me. You know, they're like, go, 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 you're doing good. And I'm like sitting here chugging the hell out of this syrup, like as fast as I can. And as soon as I finish the bottle, I turn around and look at him from behind me, and he's drank like this much out of the bottle. And I've downed the whole thing thinking I was losing. Oh my God, dude. I've never been that sick in my entire life. Yeah, it made me so... Do you know what it feels like to throw up thick maple syrup?
Listen, I have something close.
I'm going to have to get step away. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. I have an experience close to what Landon had, everybody. So with my experience, my one friend loves fucking barbecue sauce. And one day we were just fucking around. And he's like, you know, everybody calls me Quincy. He said, Quince. I said, what? He goes, you think you could drink barbecue like sauce? I said, fuck no. And he challenged me to drink a bottle. So we both have a bottle of fucking barbecue sauce, and I'm chugging, he's chugging. By the end of it, I could first off, I couldn't do it. But I threw up like just the worst fucking substance you could imagine. It was like some slime shit, man. It was wild. I won't eat barbecue sauce to this day. That was several years ago. I have not eaten barbecue. There's no reason to eat barbecue sauce ever again. You know, thinking of restaurants that like I wish I had though, because I think we all think of like restaurants we wish we could eat or we wish we could try, like menu items. They're like the hidden menu items. There is a menu item on Chick-fil-A's menu, supposedly in California on the hidden menu.
A hamburger?
A blueberry cheesecake milkshake.
Ooh. You know, here's something that I do at restaurants, and people always think I'm weird for it, but I would say at least 90% of the time that I eat out, I always tell the server to pick my food for me. Give me whatever the best thing you got here is, you know? And people always think that that's weird, but I do it all the time, and there's been a lot of times that I've come across things that I probably would have never ordered, but they were fantastic. So I do encourage you. Maybe you should have a date night with your significant other, right?
If you're picky, don't do that.
Bob, take Candy out and have a date night where you just sit down at a table and say, you're going to give us our whole meal, and we're not going to even guess what it is. Just bring it to us.
See, but if your dude's a dick, though, if your server's a dick, he's just going to pick all the most bougie, expensive items on the menu, and you're footing a $500 bill.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't do that at a place that's $500 a plate. That's stupid. But, I mean, I will say there was one time I was extremely disappointed, and I was coming back from visiting some of my restaurants in Florida, and we stopped at this barbecue joint that was it was like really high rated, supposed to have really, really good barbecue. And we stopped there, and our server is like, you know, a little 17-year-old girl or whatever. And I tell her, you know, just bring me the best, whatever you got here. You know what this chick brings me?
I hope it was chicken tenders.
A hamburger and French fries.
Of course.
So, you know, I'm leaving, and the owner is there. We were actually talking to the owner when we walked in. They were like, how was it? And I was like, it was great. It was fine. But maybe you should let your employees try your barbecue if it's so good, because if they think the hamburger's the best thing you got, there's probably something wrong. And so they were a little upset about that, but whatever.
I think So I think back to like the very famous scene in Pulp Fiction, which is, by the way, I'm gonna piss everybody off. It's a
Okay.
terrible movie.
Right.
Terrible movie.
I only watched it once, and it was a very long time ago, and I thought it was terrible too. So
It's a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Okay. It's one of the worst. As a matter of fact, I will say it is the worst Quentin Tarantino film. Anywho, passing that point, they're in the diner.
Mhm.
And she orders a $5 milkshake or whatever, which this is 19. I was supposed to be like the 70s or 60s, you know, and he's like, "The hell you mean a $5 milkshake? What's in a $5 milkshake?" And for whatever reason, I don't like. Maybe it's because I don't like ice cream enough.
yeah.
What would go into a milkshake that's that like expensive?
Oh, dude, there's a milkshake that's in like New York that's like $1,200, dude.
Fuck that. What goes in? It's fucking milk. It's milk.
Yeah, but
Milk.
they put stuff in it that makes it expensive. They'll put freaking gold flakes.
That pisses me off.
They'll put truffle in it. I mean, anytime you get something that's crazy expensive like that, there's usually truffle. Let me
Fucking
go down.
rich people, man. Fucking rich people. Who says I'm gonna go to dinner and have a steak with gold on it?
That apparently is a thing. Here's the right here, the oh my god, this is a milkshake available for ordering as of today, known as the National it's yeah, here it is. It's Serendipity 3 in New York. Holds the Guinness World Record for, let me make sure it says world's most expensive milkshake. Let me just make sure. So apparently, like, what this milkshake you can get for $100, okay, but it's served in a glass that is covered in diamonds. Let me put this on the screen so you can see this. Here we go. Look at that. There's this milkshake in a cup that is
somebody
diamond
drops
coated.
that, they're in debt. Their kids are in debt. Their grandkids are in debt. That's what's gonna happen.
right here. So it uses milk from Jersey cows, vanilla ice cream,
Like
blah
everything
blah
else.
blah, specific cream from England. 23 karat edible gold whipped cream, blah blah blah. Donkey caramel sauce. This is a rare. This is a this rare sauce that is sweet and has a unique flavor is made from cocoa, hazelnuts, fresh donkey's milk, and cane sugar.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
Now then you have these gourmet maraschino cherries, which I actually had one of these, and they are fantastic, dude. I could eat a whole
You're just
jar.
gonna step over the fact they're talking about donkey milk.
Look at that milkshake for $100.
You don't give a fuck about donkey milk? That's not like.
I mean,
Am I the
dude.
only one who finds that disgusting?
I mean, it is kind of gross, I guess, but
When you
whatever.
think
They
of,
make.
like,
I mean, I think
creatures-
don't you think it's kind of gross we're drinking milk from a cow? What's the
Yeah,
big difference?
Okay, but I think that a cow seems like just a cleaner animal than a donkey.
I don't know
I think
about that.
you think of like a dirty animal, you think of hippopotamus, you think of donkey, the dirtiest animals.
I don't know. I mean, dude, we're like the only species that I know that drinks milk from another species. Like, it makes no sense. I think it's all gross, but I mean, we do it. So, whatever. Donkey milk makes it a little more expensive.
I understand what you're saying. I get it. I just think that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, so.
But I don't like milk. Like, that goes back to I don't like milk. I don't like ice cream. I don't like all this shit.
See, I'm not picky at all. I only really don't like two things, and that's mayonnaise and fresh tomatoes.
But now, do you
I
like
don't eat
Miracle Whip?
No, I consider that mayonnaise. It's probably
See, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people consider them to be two completely different things.
no.
For you, they're about the same.
That's mayonnaise.
Fresh tomatoes.
Yep, I'll eat cooked tomatoes, but I don't like fresh tomatoes.
So like any like not a baby tomato, not a big no tomatoes that aren't cooked.
Nope, don't want them.
Interesting.
Yep.
I'm not a tomato guy either, but I won't eat them cooked either. I just won't eat them.
Right.
It's a texture thing.
So, yeah, it's texture. It's
I'm the
taste,
pickiest
texture.
fat dude you ever meet in your life. Like, as we start doing this show more, we talk about things I don't like or places I've never eaten. It's going to fucking amaze you. Like, you are going to be amazed.
Probably not, honestly. I know a ton of people that just have like extremely weird eating habits.
Yeah, but when you look at a fellow like me, you're thinking, oh my God, he eats everything. And then that couldn't be further from the truth. And it's not like the shit that I do eat's like fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't eat, like, really, honestly, the shit that's terrible for you is the shit I don't like. You know? But with the exception of like there's like the one thing that's healthy for you to eat that I cannot stand is bananas. And it's a texture thing.
Really?
Yeah. Because when you put a banana in your mouth, you just and you get that, like, I don't know, it's like fucking dented, like solid. I don't know how to describe it. And then you bite into it, it's like fucking mush. Like if I'm eating fucking mashed potatoes, it doesn't taste like mashed potatoes. It does a milk or a watery substance. I'm gonna throw up.
Well, dude, you're obviously like really affected by this.
You know the other thing, and this one you might get to see me throw up on. Fucking pickles. Fucking pickles, bro.
Oh, you won't eat pickles?
No, they smell bad. They taste bad. There's no good thing in a pickle.
I'll eat pickles all day.
This is where it's gonna happen. If it happens, it's with this. Last week, one of my friends was fucking with me because he knows I hate pickles. He goes, "Yeah, you know, me and my dad just drank an entire bottle of pickle juice."
Yeah, that's gross.
And I'm like, who?
That's
Who?
pretty gross.
Okay. Who thinks? I have to compose myself. Who thinks it's a good idea to just go out? This is hard, and drink pickle juice.
No, I get it. It's gross. Okay, I get it.
Oh God! Fucking change the subject to anything else. Anything.
We have Sebastian in the chat here. He says people in other countries do much worse things than drink donkey's milk. Is it really that bad?
Man, you guys are gonna learn. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch when it comes to so many things. And I will admit that me disliking certain things is 100% textural or 100% like it's something new, so I don't want to try it.
There's
like I think that's why I don't like spicy things, because it's just I'm not someone
who
grew
like
up on
spicy things either.
I'm not someone who grew up on spicy things, so I think it's just I'm worried to try spicy things because I don't know how it'll affect me.
See, I love spicy stuff.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I saw this week, and I'm interested if you saw this. This is kind of getting into the more fringe, weird stuff, but there was a post, and I took a screenshot of it, of where they found a sphinx, like a carved sphinx in Arizona. Did you hear about this?
I have not. Like a full-sized fucking, like a small, like a hand sphinx, or like a fucking giant ass like you'd see in
Well, let me pull up a picture here because it looks like it's in a cave of some sort. And I didn't have, I was going into work when I got this picture, so I didn't have time to research it, but let me see. Screenshots. Yeah, here we go. Let me show you this. An Egyptian sphinx was found in the Grand Canyon. All right. It's like in a cave, but it's carved. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't look huge.
Yeah, like I see what you're talking about. Because okay, so for those of you who are having trouble seeing it, in between the two slits, there's a picture. There's the face. You can see it's carved out in a hat. That's interesting.
Apparently, this was found in the Grand Canyon. I have not debunked it or even really looked into it much. This is one of the things that I want to dive into this week. But needless to say, that if that's true, that's very interesting.
If that's true, that contradicts what history's been telling us.
Right. So I don't know. I'm curious if anybody in the chat has heard of this, because this just came up like 2 days ago. as far as I know.
I wonder. See, I'm not willing to say that it's true yet.
Oh no. I totally can go.
It has to, because listen, even if they say it's a real carving in the Grand Canyon, I would need them to carbon date it, which they can do hypothetically speaking.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look that up for next episode. We're gonna dive into that. We're already an hour in. Can you believe that went by that fast?
Shit. No, that's kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah. So, I say let's start wrapping this up. We lost all our viewers already.
What a shame. When I was talking about pickle juice, they fucking all wanted to throw up.
You started gagging. They all dipped out. So.
Well, to anybody who maybe comes across this later, thank you for watching. Thank everybody who tuned in. Also, hey, send in some fucking promos, you assholes. The fuck?
Right.
Nobody's sending a goddamn promo.
I mean, we even asked, to do that, but then to also, let us know some things that you want to discuss and dive into and talk with experts about. We didn't get one single person to say anything. But we expected that. We have 3 viewers, and we are related to 100% of them. So, I mean, it was going to happen. we kind of knew it coming in, but that's fine. That's fine. So remember, phone number 706-237-8230. Give us a call, and we'll put you on afterwards for sure. You got anything else, Dylan? Listen, you can leave us a message any time of day, any time of night. It does not matter. You're not going to wake anybody up. You're not going to disturb anybody. You can call at any time, leave a message, any type of message. Tell us a life story. Make us cry. Sing us a song. I want somebody to sing us an intro song.
Or the piano, man.
Yeah, sing us a song. I don't know when we're going to be live again. Who knows? It may be within 24 hours. We'll see. I don't know. We're working on trying to figure out a schedule and stuff, so we'll figure that out. Like I told you guys before, the first 5 episodes or so are just going to be trying to make sure we got all the technical crap figured out. So anyway, anything else, Dylan?
No, sir. I think I'm done. Thank you.
All right. Well, we're getting the hell out of here, man. I'm going to go enjoy my night. I'm going to go watch a movie with my little one. Probably play some Borderlands tonight. Oh, yeah. If you play Borderlands, PS4, send me your gamer tag thing. Let's play. I just want to enjoy this for a minute. Oh, I need some freaking royalty-free music to open the show with here. If you can get me some rock-style music that you don't have copyrights on, I'll pay you for it. There's crap music out there. I cannot find anything. This is the best I got for this week. Who knows? I'm going to keep working on it, though. We love you guys. Dylan, you brought out the hair. Yeah. All right. We're going to have a bit of a cooking show with Dylan next week. You're going to learn how to make a peanut butter and jelly quesadilla. We'll see you guys next time. This is the Landon and Dillan Show.